everybody! Thank you so much for joining me today for this video. My name is Nicole and I'm a part-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. And today I wanted to bring to you a video about my experience and basically my review and things to know if you are going to purchase items from liquidation.com. This is specific to liquidation.com, but you also can apply some of these things probably to you if you're buying from other wholesale sites as well, depending on what type of liquidation you're purchasing. I generally have only purchased clothing and apparel from liquidation.com, but they do sell other items on there as well. But this is specific to my experience in purchasing apparel. And today this is actually going to be video part 2 of 2 videos that I recently did. I actually have one that I already did, and this is just the second half of my experience, basically like my review and different things that you need to know before you purchase on liquidation.com. So this is part 2 of the video, and then if you are interested in seeing part 1, where I really kind of talk more of the logistics about it, I speak a little bit more about pricing and the different things that you need to take into account when you're purchasing, because there's pricing, different things that are added on that you have to think about, which I might talk about a little bit in this video, but I'm going to spend most of my time in this video specifically unboxing and talking about the second box that I purchased. Now, in early December, I purchased 2 boxes from them, and they were both return boxes. So they're items that had previously been owned by somebody. They, for some reason, decide to return them. Sometimes it's because of a flaw or because it doesn't fit. And that is what I purchased. So I purchased a lot of returns. Returns can be very broad. They can be things that still have the tags on them. Generally, it's not, at least not from the seller that I've purchased from. But sometimes it does have a tag on it. And sometimes the items are damaged, which is generally what I have noticed and experienced when I bought in from this specific seller on liquidation.com. And on liquidation.com, which I mentioned this in my first video, which I will link up here for you so that you can go back and watch part 1. But on liquidation.com, there are different sellers. It's kind of similar to eBay. There's different sellers, and they sell things on the site, and it's liquidation.com is just like a middleman for them. So they get a fee from the seller for selling on their site. Now, it really depends. Your experience is really going to depend on who you're purchasing from. Although I've had issues before where I had to return items, which is really unusual. They don't really let you do that very often. But where I had to return a box, and liquidation.com really did work with me, and I did end up being able to return it and get my money back, but it was a very long process. So that is more specific to the actual site and what to expect from them, but this is kind of more like what to expect from a specific seller. So all sellers are different. I generally have purchased from a seller whose store name is Forward Fashion, and so this is kind of more specific to that seller, although most of the items that are clothing and apparel that are sold on there that would be from like Nordstrom's or Macy's is going to be from that seller, because that's generally who sells it. So it's probably somebody who is either purchasing liquidation from Macy's or Nordstrom and different places like that. They're purchasing those returns from them, or it is actually Macy's or Nordstrom. So I think it's Macy's more over Nordstrom, but I could be wrong. So today in this video, I'm going to unbox a box that I have. I have it right here. I will show you the items, and I'm going to talk to you about what the MSRP is on most of the items. They're not all listed on here, I don't believe. And then I'm also going to talk to you about, kind of what the flaws are and the issues and things like that. Now, my last box, I did go through and I showed you quite a few items that did have flaws. Some I can sell, some I cannot resell, but like I said, check that video on my channel if you're interested in part 1 of this series, I guess you would say. So, first of all, on liquidation.com, they always give you a suggested MSRP. Obviously, I don't believe that's completely accurate, because sometimes I feel like the MSRP is inflated due to the fact that a lot of times items are not sold for the price tag or the MSRP that is on them. A lot of times they're sold on sale, and sometimes they're just sold at a lower price. So I don't pay a lot of attention to the MSRP when I'm purchasing from liquidation.com, but it is something to think about, and just to be careful that you aren't, be careful that it doesn't look like you're getting more than you are. I do try to look up the style names of items, because generally they don't tell you what the brands are. They'll usually tell you a couple of the brands, and the rest is a mystery, and that could be the two most high-end items that are in the box usually. So the suggested MSRP for this, which was a lot of 45 women's and apparel items, it was called a Theory and Veronica Beard lot. I can tell you right now there's only one of each item. I don't believe there was more than one Theory item and not more than one Veronica Beard item. That is very common, that it will say the most high-end thing, and you assume that maybe it has a bunch of that in it, but it doesn't. Usually it just says like one or two of that item, that brand. So it was 45 items. Sometimes it does, they say there's a 2% variance or something, so you might not get one or two items. I didn't count all these, but I assume I probably did get everything. They also usually throw in like different bra or pasties. It's very common in these lots to get some type of sticky bra or pasties and stuff like that. So just so you know, that's very common. And this lot, the suggested MSRP was $3,252.01. Like I said, I really don't pay a whole lot of attention to that, just because I know that most items are not sold at the MSRP. A lot of times items are sold online lower, or on a sale, that kind of stuff. So I am going to go through this for you, and I'm going to show you some of the items, and I will try to also talk to you about the what do we call this? The manifest. This is the type of manifest that you get. This actually didn't come in my box. This is on liquidation.com. You can download the manifest and look at it. So it says on here, the back, it says 45 items, MSRP, and these are supposed to be the names of the items, but like I said, they don't tell you the brand on here. Okay, so I'm just going to pull the things out, and then I'm going to try to tell you what, because it's basically just thrown in here. Like in my first video, they do not wrap things individually usually, although at times I have received items in like their own packaging, but generally it's just thrown in the box. So if it's a bad snowy or wet day, your items could get wet, which does stink. I disagree with that. I don't think that they should do that. But you can tell that they must have a lot of stuff they just want to get rid of, because a lot of times it's just thrown in the box. So let's start with these, which were one of the items that was specifically mentioned in the manifest, and was specifically mentioned as like the name of the lot. And this is a pair of Veronica Beard, which I've never gotten her stuff before. Guys, I don't know if this is gonna decide. They're size 10. They're called the scuba or zip back scuba pant. They're just a black pant. Does look like there's something right there. Maybe not. And they're size 10, which is a good size, and they zip in the back. They're just kind of like a scuba dress pant. Okay, they say these MSRP for $295, which is a lot of money. I don't think I'll get that much out of it, but hopefully I will be able to get $50 to $60. Yeah, these are nice pants, and I do believe I'll be able to make back some good money on it. This lot altogether was $219. So those are in good condition. This is a Brandy Melville like crop top, and it does have makeup on it. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. Sorry, I'll try to. You can see. It's kind of like a crop top. I probably won't sell this because I don't think her stuff sells for much. I honestly don't know how much this would be. I don't think it could be much. It might be the Gina top, maybe. It doesn't tell me the brand on here, so I kind of have to guess, which stinks. It says originally $18, which does seem like that would probably be closer to it. So I think that is called the Gina top, but I'll have to look that up. So it's just a crop top. I'll actually probably just keep this for myself to wear over like sleeveless dresses in the summertime. I just don't think that there's much, I don't think that there's much value to it. Okay, this is just a tank top. It's a V-neck, white. It's one of the really nice like material. I honestly didn't see a brand. Oh wait, maybe there's one here. Oh, it's from Halogen. It's a size extra large. Kind of small for an extra large. Honestly, this isn't worth me selling, I don't think. I'll probably just keep this for myself, and I can't imagine this is more than $15 or $18. Cami, it says a camisole for $12. I don't think that's this one. I think it's this one, which is another white one. And there's no brand on this, I don't think. No. And it's just a white tank. And honestly, I'm just going to keep this for myself. Just another white tank. I'm not making any money on that. I don't think even if I put it up, it would even sell for anything. So I would say those are probably the cheaper ones. I don't know. I really don't know which one it is. I can't imagine they're more than $20. There's a couple pairs of underwear in here too. So, okay. This is a swimsuit top, a tankini by Sea Level. It's kind of hard to see, I'm sorry. And it's a big size. It's a size 6, well it says US 12, but then it says size 16. Honestly, this looks bigger than a 12, but it's got some like makeup marks and stuff, but I can easily sell this. I'll have to figure out what the actual size is. Maybe it is a 12, but I can definitely sell that, even though it doesn't have bottoms to it. It doesn't matter. This is a Notori pair of underwear. There's just a pair of these. You get a lot of this kind of stuff in here. Probably $20, I think it says, was the MSRP. I don't know who would pay $20 for a pair of underwear, but I guess some people do. Okay, these are a pair of, actually these I was really happy with. There's one issue with them, and I'll show you that, but these are a pair of good American white jeans. They are a size 28, 29, and they're raw hem. It's kind of like cuts up like that. And the only issue with these is there is a mark, which I do believe is a pen or marker. Where is that? Can't even see it. Okay. I might be able to get that out with some bleach, like a little bleach pen. If not, I'll still sell it because I think someone would buy these even with that issue. They're really cute though, and they're like a high waist. So I definitely, and they have the tag. They cut it off. I got a pair of good American jeans a while back in one of their lots, and they sold pretty quickly. I was actually kind of sad that I sold them because they were cute. These are probably a little more expensive, so probably one of the more I think that they're I think they're Good Legs Ankle Cascade Hem. I think that's what they have it under. And they're $139 new. I think that's right. I don't know. This is just a Topshop top. And it's like a blue button up. Nothing spectacular, kind of textile-ish. Let's see if I can find how much that one was. I've only been through this box one time when I first opened it, so I don't know what everything... I don't know. Let's see. I honestly do not see. I don't know. I can't find. It would be a button-up. Oh, double pocket utility shirt. Yeah, that's it. And it says it's originally $60. I don't know about that. Okay. I would definitely not pay $60 for Topshop, but this is just a Billabong dress. It's a size small. It's a little summer dress. I mean, I can't imagine I'd be able to sell this for more than 10 bucks, but a summer dress. Some of these don't even say if they're a dress or anything. It might be the Essie tiered dress. No, it's not that. They do have some assorted women's returns on here, but they don't tell you what they are. And one says $49.99, so it could be that. It's so hard to tell with some of these because they just don't give you enough information. Woven tank dress, that's probably what it is. $44 they're saying is the MSRP. Obviously, no one would pay that for that probably. Okay, so this I think I got 2 of these. These are just One Clothing, which is I believe a house brand. Size large, and they are it's like a romper. It's like in between a jumpsuit and a romper because it's like a cropped jumpsuit. Okay, but they're shorter. So, and with this, the issue with this is that it needs to be sewn. So this has come out. I can easily sew these. I think on both of them there's an issue, yeah. So I can easily sew that back on and still sell that. I don't think it'll sell for much, but I think I got one of those in my last one. I honestly don't think that could be worth much because it's just One Clothing. I'm not seeing it. Might be the little bit of something it says is $46.80. I probably shouldn't even be trying to tell you what the original prices are because it's so hard to tell on here. So I guess what I'm gonna do for the rest of the video, maybe I'll just if I know what it is, then I'll tell you. But it's so hard to tell which what they say the original MSRP is because of the it doesn't have the brand, so it's really hard to find it, and you kind of have to guess, and some of them aren't very detailed. So yeah. Okay, the next item is a Free People top, and there is an issue with this top. This is actually one of their new ones, We the Free. It is supposed to be a size, what did it say? I think the size is in here somewhere. Size small, but it's like super oversized. Is this top, and then the issue is there's a hole. Where are you? Oh, so the hole is right here, but I know I can just sew that and it'll basically look like new. So I'm definitely gonna still sell it, and it's like an ombre tank, and I imagine this one was probably originally $40 to $50 probably. Yeah. Can't find this on here either, so. But I would say it was probably originally like MSRP $40, $50, but I don't know if they'd actually sell it for that. So this is just a Zella top. I know it's Zella because I know that that is the Zella symbol. Also, normally, if you can't find, if they've ripped the tag out, they do that. You can see they cut it out and had an accident cut some of the top. So this actually I won't be selling. I'm just going to keep it for myself as a workout shirt. I work out a few times a week, so I'm just going to keep it for that. Just because they ripped this, they cut this, I can't sell it like that. I obviously know that this is a Zella symbol because I've gotten enough of their stuff that I recognize it. But if you get one of these lots and you're not sure on what the brand is of the item that you got because the brand tag was cut out, which does happen frequently. It didn't happen a lot in this box, but it has happened in the past. All you have to do is look for the fabric tag, content tag, and this one specifically says Zella on it. sometimes it'll say, but also sometimes you can just go to the RN, go on Google, look up RN lookup, you just type that in, and once you get to the page, it's really easy. It has one spot, a bar. You can just put in the RN number and search, and it'll bring up what the brand is, which is awesome. I've done that a lot for like Nordstrom brand items because a lot of times they will cut the tag out. So this is just a Zella workout top. It's a really, really soft, like dry fit material. That I'll be keeping for myself because I really can't sell it the way it is. Okay, this has quite a few flaws over here. There's all these, so I really can't sell this unless I actually can sell it. I'll tell you what I've done in the past in items that are too flawed. I don't know the brand of this, but it is Prima Cotton. So I'm going to look this up, and because Pima Cotton or whatever, viscose and Pima Cotton is a really desirable cotton, I guess. I'm not sure what the brand is on this, but there are several. There's some holes up there. Obviously, they cut the tag out and probably made a hole when they did that. So what I'll do to certain items that I get that have issues like this, I will actually create more holes and distress it, and then sell it as a distressed, like self-distressed or whatever top, and that actually does work. So you can do that with items that are flawed, that have issues. If they're kind of the style, like the sweater, I could make like cuts and stuff like in it, and I'll look up and see what the brand is, and if it's a good brand, but I will put in the title, you know, self-distressed or whatever. But this is actually something that I could actually do that with. So maybe I'll show you guys in another video how I do that. I did that on a James Purse tee because I got it and I paid like $6 for it. It was new with tags and it had like one hole. And I'm like, oh, this is such a cute tee though. It was like a really cute tee. And I distressed it, and I have had some interest in it on Poshmark. So it hasn't sold yet though. Okay, so this is just a Vince Camuto, but it is size 1X. Now the issues with this is that you can tell it's been very, very worn. I don't know if you can see, but there's a bunch of pilling on here. I don't know if you can really see that. Now with something like this, more than likely I'm just going to throw this out and take it as a loss. But what you can do is get out your sweater shaver and try to shave it off. But if it doesn't work, obviously you're not going to want to sell it this way. I probably won't do that with this because I think that the fabric, it's still going to show wear no matter what, but we'll see. I may or may not. And I don't know how much that would have been because I don't know what Vince Camuto goes for regular. This dress I think is absolutely adorable. It's just one clothing. This is the tiered dress. I think that it was, well, maybe not. No, that's the tiered dress. I don't know. This had some issues with the zipper. Now I did get the zipper back on track. It's a maxi dress, but I think that it's not completely, like, you can't zip it up and down very easy. You can only go like halfway. So I'm actually probably just going to keep this for me as a summer dress. And so in that way I'm not going to be throwing it out, but it's still not really valuable for reselling. So this does happen a lot. So I probably found 5 or 6 items I'm just going to keep because I just really can't sell them. Now this dress is super cute. I love it. I did have to fix it. The brand is Waif, which I believe is just a Nordstrom or Macy's house brand. I don't think it's anything spectacular. And it's this beautiful tiered dress. It's a maxi or a midi dress. And it's just really pretty. It's a size medium. And I think it had an issue with the zipper, but I think I did fix it, so I will be selling it. Oh yeah, it does. It has an issue down here here with the zipper. So I got the zipper back on track, but what I'm going to have to do probably is I'll probably have to just sew down this. So I'll sew it down and it won't be able to unzip all the way. So yeah. So if I fix any of this stuff, I'm going to disclose what's happened to it, what I had to do to fix it, if it can still be worn. I'm not going to sell it if it can't be worn. So, okay. So these pants are Vince Camuto. So I got a few Vince Camuto. They're size 8 petite. They are a pair of like cropped navy pants. The only issue is they have something on the back here, and this has happened to other items I've gotten. I might be able to get it off. I might not though. So there's going to be a little bit of work I'm going to have to do to see if I can get it off, because it is almost like a glue or something, and it may not come off all the way. Like some of it comes off, but I don't know if it will or not. If it does, I will definitely be selling these. If it doesn't, then I won't be able to. So that's kind of the bummer thing about this. When you buy a return lot, you just don't know. You just don't know if the items are going to be great or not. Okay, so I was really excited about this because I've never gotten this brand before. And it is a long dress. It's kind of big, but it doesn't say the size here, but this is Reformation jeans. And I think this is maybe a new line that they have, maybe a cheaper line. But this is a long black Reformation dress. It's just like a really comfortable, I mean, this is the softest. I've looked over it. It doesn't seem to have any flaws. It is a size extra large, which is awesome. Yeah, it's a size extra large. And it's made in the USA. It's like a tensile material, it says. And I'm really excited about this because, well, first of all, I hate selling black stuff, but because it's so hard to photograph. But because it's Reformation, I've never gotten Reformation before. I'm really, really excited. So, this was probably the Jane Spaghetti Strap tank top dress, which it looks like it was originally $195, if that's right. Okay, this is super cute, and I'm just gonna keep it for myself. I think it is. It has makeup on it. It looks like it's got something here. It's like a yellowish. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. So to get this out, I probably can bleach it. This is just a socialite top, size small, but this would be really cute with like high-waisted pants in the summertime. I'm short, so it's hard, you can't really see. But I like it as a top, but I don't think I'll really be able to sell it, at least not for much. Socialite doesn't really sell for much online. So these are really exciting. These are a pair of Zella leggings. They're really nice. I didn't see any flaws in them. They honestly don't look like they've ever been worn or anything. They're a size large. They're just like nice black leggings, and it is almost New Year's, where people are doing New Year's resolutions, and this is a great time to be putting up your active wear. So, okay. Funny thing about this top is I got this same top in, I think, a lot of B&G trading, from B&G trading, and I will actually link that video here, because that was a lot of items that I got that were also returns from B&G trading, which is kind of cool that you can buy that from them too. I think that their prices might be a little bit cheaper, plus they don't always have them available though, so it's kind of funny because this exact top I got from them, and the same issue, it had some of the same issues. So this is a size small, but I'll link that video so you can see. It's Free People. And this issue it has a hole, a couple little holes. I can definitely fix that so that you can't see it, and because of the way it gathers here, it would be totally not noticeable. But the other thing is it has makeup, and that's the same thing that the other top had too. And then the back is like open, but you can tie it. It's just it's like a big oversized top. But yeah, it's almost like a tunic or mini dress. But I'll still sell that. Okay, so this is the dress that was supposed to be like the most expensive item. It says originally $435. Now this is a Theory dress. So Theory, size 10. It is supposed to be the paneled full dress. I don't know, classic dress. So it's very plain. I didn't see any flaws in it when I originally looked through it, so I think it's good. Usually there's a couple things that don't have flaws, because they don't want you to not want to buy from them again, I guess. It's a size 10, so I was happy about that. Although Theory doesn't sell for as much as you would think it would, even though the MSRP is really high. Okay, here's another tank top. This is just A-Lo. It says it's a large, but honestly, this is super small looking to me. It's like a grayish color. And yeah, it just needs to be washed. It's not in excellent condition. It does look like someone probably wore it and washed it at least once, but I'll probably just sell that. And I don't know how much that was. These are skinny joggers. They say they were originally $40. I do know that. They're just Love Fire, which is just, I believe, a house brand. Medium, black, just, I think, cotton. Nothing spectacular about them. Yeah, cotton, 98% cotton. Nothing spectacular about them, but they can be sold because they don't have any flaws. So that's good, because that would have been sad, because this box actually was way better than the other box. It was way better than the other box. The other box had a lot of stuff that had flaws. This one has like minor flaws, like I need to wash it because it's got makeup stains and that kind of stuff. So this box, I really just was a lot better. Okay, I've gotten one of these dresses before. It's called Tiger Mist. This is size large, but this is like a very, very tight bodycon dress. This one I don't think has any flaws, except that it needs to be washed because it's got what looks like pit stains. I think it's just from someone putting it on and had deodorant on. So I'll just wash it. And it's definitely a very form-fitting bodycon style dress. I mean, I don't know how this would fit a large, but that's what it says. Okay, these are really cute, and I'm hoping I can get them clean because they're so cute. They are just a pair of Alo leggings, but they're this beautiful sky blue. You can see it has all that, which doesn't really matter because that's on the inside. But on the outside, there are some marks. They're like a crop legging. There's like a lot of just like they were on the floor and got like all dirty. So I'm gonna definitely try to get that out. So they're so cute. I really love these. They're so cute. Okay, so this is a Zella body bra, and this definitely looks like it's been worn. They do this sometimes to the inside. They'll mark out stuff like that. And once in a while, they'll actually mark out this too. But I'm glad they didn't on this because it's on the outside and it wouldn't blend in. I think I have a pair of leggings that maybe they did that on. But I can definitely sell this. Okay, here's another pair of Zella leggings, and this is the ones I'm talking about. Okay, so these are the Zella leggings. So what they did was they took a black marker and they marked, I don't know why they do that because it doesn't make any sense. But they also did it here, and you can kind of see, so I'm definitely going to have to put that in the listing, that take a picture of it and say it looks like there was black marker put on it, but you can't see it when you're wearing it. Or just keep these for myself because these are really nice leggings. They're super, super soft. Okay, here's another cami, and this one's actually Eileen Fisher, so I will be selling it. Eileen Fisher says it's an extra small, really soft. I don't think this had any flaws. I think I can sell it as it is too. I don't think it had any stains either. And it's super, super soft. Sorry, I think I'm coming down with a cold. Yeah, it's Tencel Lyocell. I don't know how you say it in spandex. It's very, very soft. But I'll definitely be selling this, just a cami. Okay, and this I'm also going to be selling. This is I don't know how you say it. Legends? I don't know. This is size large. I'm pretty sure that this is silk. Yes, 100% silk. The lining is 100% polyester. It's just this really nice, beautiful cami. Just a white cami. It's really pretty though. And I'll definitely be selling that. So this piece I was really sad about because I was really excited when I saw it, and then I saw the flaws. So this is Eileen Fisher. It's a really long, beautiful green flowy dress, and you can see it does have a mark here that might come out. This is probably silk. I'm not for sure. I'll have to look. But the sad part was when I went down, I'll show you, as they're going down, I looked at it, and then on the bottom you can see there's a hole right here. Very large hole. So I am going to sell this, but I'm going to put in the listing that there's a hole. I'm going to put that dress could definitely be hemmed, or something could be put over it. I don't think I'll do that part just because it's like uneven hem. But I think that if someone really loves this dress, because it's a good size, it's a large. Yeah, it's a large. If someone really loves this dress, they will maybe, you know, try to do that themselves. I might see if this can be hidden when you put like a belt on, if it's in the right spot. And if it is, I'll put a belt on. I'll show that it can be hidden with a belt. Maybe even have the belt be part of it so that whoever buys it, you know, they're happy that they can still wear it. I also think down here, it's not a big deal. You could maybe just try to sew it together. I mean, I'm not super picky. I don't mind if my clothes have like little flaws in them, but some people don't like that, so we'll see though. I was really bummed out though when I got that. Okay, so this is like a body, what you would call it. It is by Yummy extra large. It's like one of those suits that is like sucking your fat. And yeah, so I'll definitely sell this. I think it doesn't have any flaws in it. Okay, and then there's usually some bras and stuff, which I did show you a couple, but this is, I've gotten this exact bra before in a different size. It is Chantel. Some bras go for good money, so don't say no to selling bras. Even used bras. There are a lot of people that can't afford the bras brand new, and they'll buy them if they're in good condition. This is size, let's see, 32 triple? Double, triple, quadruple? There's 4 Ds. I think it's quadruple. I don't know. And it's just this bra. So, probably be able to sell it for like 15 bucks. Okay, this is super cute. This is a really, really cute Zella bra. So inside you can see, again, they took the marker. I don't know why they do that. It's not on the outside though, so that's nice. They didn't do it on that part. I definitely can sell this. It's just a nice sports bra. Okay. This is a Calvin Klein sports bra. It's blue. I don't feel like this is really in the greatest condition, but I think I can probably still sell it. It actually seems like it would be really comfortable. But yeah, it's just Calvin Klein, and it's got the, yeah. It actually almost matches those other things. Okay, so here's a pair of underwear. These are Chantel again, and they're just a pair of little underwear. Okay, this is actually a one-piece swimsuit, and I really actually like this. It is actually a Madewell, which is, I don't get Madewell usually out of this box. It looks to be that it is probably a high-cut, very simple black bathing suit. It seems like it's in really good condition. It still has the hygienic liner in it as well, so that's good. So I actually can sell this as new without tag, because it still has that. Okay, this is also Zella. And this is like a cropped tank top. I don't think it's really a bra. It's like a cropped tank top. And they did try to mark that out. I don't think if you're wearing it, anyone would really be able to notice it. I mean, I don't think they would, but this box was much better than my first box. So my first box had a lot more issues with it. This is a halogen top. I think that this didn't have any flaws either. It doesn't look like it does. It's just a halogen 2X, which is an awesome, awesome size. So I'll definitely be selling that. It looks like it's got some deodorant, which actually, a lot of times they say if you take the same fabric and you try to wipe it off, that it'll work. Let's see if that works. It's working, but I don't know if it would all come off that way. It is working though. You also can take, to get deodorant off of things, you can also take, what do they call it? What do they call it? Dryer sheets. Also do that, and you can rub the dryer sheet. Okay, and my last item was a pair of Articles of Society pants. They really need to be delinted or whatever. I don't think these have any flaws in them either. So Society, honestly, I've never bought these before, so I'm not sure if yeah, they're in excellent condition. So this box was way better than my last box. If you watched my other video, which I will link here at the end. I'm almost done, guys. So this is a little bikini top. Little top. And this is by O'Neill, which is just, sometimes you see this brand at, like, I think PacSun. And then a few things that are always in these boxes. These new bras are almost always in, and actually these do sell. I have a few left, but I sold like 5 or 6 of these for one of my boxes. Then there's these sticky pasties. There's these. And then there's a bunch of these in here on the bottom. I think they're supposed to be like 6 sets or something. And they're just like little pasty things. So that is very common to have in all of the boxes. If you ever get a box from liquidation.com, more than likely, if it's clothing and apparel, it's going to have those in there. There's always, this actually had a lot less than some of them. Some of them have tons and tons of them. But anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I know it was really long. There were just so many items that I had to get out, and I probably spent at least a minute on every item because I think there was 45 items. But I really appreciate if you stuck in there. And if you are interested in seeing part 1, then just here at the end, I'm going to put it in as well so that you can just go and link right to it if you're interested in seeing that. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more content like this. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!